What's up, Transformer Ninjas? It's Gajo here with another Transformers review of Autobot Drift, Generations style. I got a bottom card here for you to look at. Obviously you can see Thrust is one of the other characters you can get. Little airplane guys. Deluxe class as usual. And in the background here I have his card, which is just it's whatever. It's a card. This car mode, excellent car mode on the picture. Excellent robot mode in the picture. And we got a BIOS. I will try to read it once again. Autobot Drift used to fight for Megatron, and was known as one of the most terrible warriors ever to stalk the face of Cybertron. Something happened that changed him. Bringing home all the horror he inflicted since then, he hunted the Decepticons from one end of the galaxy to the other, bringing his own brand of justice to the evil robots. Frickin' crazy. As you can see, we got Drift, Autobot Drift. Really nice car. Kind of looks like a, I don't know, a Supra with a big wing on it. It's got some Japanese lettering on it, and it's not really a red. It's kind of an orangish, pinkish red. Hey, I really like this guy. I picked him up because I picked Blur up, and Blur is a repaint of Drift, and I just like Drift anyway. So you can see he's got his weapon on the bottom. You can just pull that out. Since it's a soft plastic, it'll just slide right out, and we will start transforming him. Just start by popping the doors out. Make life easy. And then just fold the little windshields in on the doors. Do the same thing with the other side. Alright, then what you want to do is you want to kind of just break the car in half, separate his legs here, and pull them all the way out. Separate them and make sure they're pushed into the back. And his feet kind of do an interesting little transformation. You fold this all the way forward, and then you just take his toe and flip it down, and then push it back into his little red shin here. Do it to the other side. Now he's got feet. Move these out of the way. Now we just need to transform up here. So you're just going to want to separate these two pieces, and they'll just fold out of the way. Mine are kind of sticky, so they don't want to go out of the way very well. Flip the shoulders around, and then just pull his arms out, and then his chest plate. I don't know if you can see it, but it'll peg it up in here. And there you have it. Generations Drift. Not really a bad character at all. I don't know, it was kind of like I didn't really want to get him. I don't know, because I got Blur and I already had the same model of the robot. But at the same time I was like, well, I mean, it is Drift and whatever, and he looks really cool and he's got ninja swords, and you can't really pass up ninja swords on a robot. So, I mean, in all honesty, it was definitely worth the short amount of money that I paid for it, as opposed to how much some people pay for their Drift. It's not a Henkai one, but it's a Generation, so, it works. Hasbro. Anyway, he comes with little extra swords that fold out, and he can hold each individual sword, which is pretty awesome. Because you don't usually see too many of the Transformers have. Some of them, you know, once in a while they'll have like really nice little package deal where you get a bunch of really cool weapons with them. You know, like back in the old day, you used to have so many guns and missiles for your Transformer that you'd lose them all. You know, nowadays they travel light. You know, mostly because people lose them and stuff like that. So I guess that would be one of the reasons. I don't know. Anyway, he's got his little swords. They're soft plastic too, except for the handles. They're a harder plastic, which is weird. I don't know why they did that. Probably because they couldn't make it work. I don't know. It didn't transform right. I have no idea. And he's got the big bad, crazy, in your face sword that has little lettering on it. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it has like lettering. I don't know what it says because it's Japanese and I can't read it. So much for that. Yeah, Generations Drift, definitely a cool character to pick up if you like just want to add something different to your collection. Mostly because he has this awesome head. I don't know if it'll focus. Will it focus? Maybe. No. No focus. Stand by. Alright, there you go. And you can kind of see his face a little bit better here. It's, as you can see, he's got a really nice kind of like Gundam face almost, but very samurai style face though, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't have any major complaints about this guy. You know, I mean, they should have made the red like his shins. His shins are more red than the red that's on his body paint. But like, you know, it's not a big deal. I don't really care that much about it. It still looks good, you know. They should have made at least the big sword out of a heavy-duty plastic or something better than the rubber type plastic that they made it out of. I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing. It looks good enough, but it's just the fact that the wear and tear overall. Like, I've seen videos that MGO 316 had a floppy problem. You know, he had it sitting on his shelf for like a month or so, and his sword got all floppy, and that was not cool. So he ended up replacing it with the Transformers animated Megatron sword, which is like one of his like helicopter propeller things, which is pretty cool. Which I thought about just getting because it just looked cool, but I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But as you can tell, he's got little Autobot logos up in his shoulders instead of the reveal the, you know, shield symbol or anything, or like where the Autobot symbol would be on Blur or something like that. Yeah, they're up in the corners of his thing. I think I want to get a decal to put right there, just to put a nice, you know, either gold or silver, probably a gold or maybe a white sticker, you know, just right there, you know, really nice on the chest plate. But yeah, I definitely like Drift. Definitely pick him up if you can. For don't, you know, spend a whole crap load of money. Blur is definitely worth a lot more than Drift in my opinion, you know, at least intrinsically value wise, like just because there's so few Blur characters out there that are really nice, and he's the other Blur character, which I'll review sometime soon, is just so nice. And actually I'll just do a size comparison. There you have it. As you can tell, they're pretty much the same exact size. I mean, other than, you know, maybe Blur's little headpiece up here is probably a little bit taller. But as you can tell, they, you know, they both are completely different types of robots, you know, even though they're the same mold exactly, and different head sculpts and different weapons. They are most definitely very interesting toys to have, you know, separately, because, you know, the different colors and stuff like that. yeah, definitely pick him up. Like I said, check out the other guys who do reviews. Sean Long, Amigo316, John 3.0, and Shardavis Prime. Guys do really great reviews. Also, Japan. What happened there really sucked. So, I mean, I don't really know what to say about it other than, I really feel bad for all the people out there. I can't really even imagine what it would be like to go through something like that, like a disaster that just poof happens, and, disaster after disaster keeps piling up. So, I mean, basically, I just went out and donated a little money to, like, a relief organization that, brings out, like, water and food and stuff to these people. So, you can donate to the Red Cross and you can donate to other organizations who go out there. But basically, yeah, just try to help out Japan if you can. Remember, Japan is one of those people who put the cartoons in your Saturday, who put the Transformers, in your hands, who put the Power Rangers on TV. They made comic books. I mean, just countless entertainment things. Their cultures enrich the world in different ways, and I mean, in all reality, you can't really forget Japan. They're a huge part of the history of this entire world, and even a huge part of the history of just the United States in general. And I mean, everybody has a piece of Japan in their house, whether it be a toy, like this guy, or whether it be TV, or you are Japanese, and it just basically, I mean, it's just, they're so deep in our culture, and they're just such a small nation, but yet they have impacted the world so big. I mean, this is like a larger tragedy than you would see anywhere else almost. But yeah, basically, just like pop fist, roll fist for Japan for trying to stick it out against the tsunami. Try your best. We're praying for you, or whatever. We're hoping that you guys are going to be okay. Everything will probably be okay in the end, I'm pretty sure. You guys will put it back together. You guys have been through worse times, I'm pretty sure, but this is really bad right now. So I mean, this is probably as bad as it gets. So I know you guys can do it. But either way, thanks for watching the review. Great toy, like I said. We'll see you next time with another toy review from Gajo. Peace out, guys.